Hello friends and welcome to the stream. My name is Serge, Pilot Club 6, and this evening we are continuing our TPC charters, airline, spring event flights. We're actually finishing them up today. Very exciting. We are doing something different today. Let me share my iPad with you. One second. There it is. So this is what we're doing here. We're doing Midland, Texas, where we landed this morning. We're taking 4 passengers to Levelland, Texas, and then we're dropping those passengers off, taking another 4 and taking them to Amarillo, Texas. So should be exciting flight, or 2 flights, should I say. They're short flights, relatively speaking, so it shouldn't take us too long. However, we have IFR conditions here in Midland with the winds are 32 gusting to 40 and haze. And then I think at Levelland we got VFR conditions, but also gusts up to 30 knots. So I think we're going to push the limits of our Kodiak here. So this should be a very, very interesting stream. All right, before we get going, I wanted to remind you that today's flight is brought to you by the pilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, and more. Check out thepilotclub.org. All right, so that is fantastic. So what we should have done is call for fuel, because that usually takes a little bit of time. But you know, while we're waiting there, I guess we can chat a little bit about the flight plan. Give me 1 second. We got some precipitation coming in too. Interesting. Oh boy, that's going to be interesting. Oh, there's the fuel truck, so we didn't have to wait for too long. Good. Let's go here. Nope, we need our flight plan. So we're picking up 875 pounds of fuel, so we have to dump a little bit. Alright, fuel is good. We'll go with 971, and then our passengers. So first, let's start here. Alright, we're going to go 100 here, 190 here, 190. Let's do 170 here. Let me see here, 1 second. 160 on the left, 160 on the left, and then 190 here. All right, so that's pretty good. That should get us in the right position there. Good. Alright, so here are the passengers, as you can see, all tucked in. Alright, very good. So let's go here. Everything's looking good here. Give me 1 sec, I gotta turn the light off. All right. So we did our preliminary inspection. All is well. Turn on master, beacon, nav, avionics. Voltage is fine. Introduce fuel. Go ahead and switch to Fahrenheit. Something funny here. Alright, that's looking good. Go taxi lights on, enter here. Alright, we got our altimeter. Let's go transponder 4561. We'll leave that on for now. Alright, nav is going to go to GPS. Alright, we're going to go flight level change 105. Heading mode, we're departing runway 16. Because the other two are closed. And runway 16 is 158 heading. 160, that's good. Let's go ahead and close the window. Okay, and let's go ahead and put the flight plan in. Kilo, Mike. Mike. Delta. KMDD, sorry. Alright, departing runway 16. And we're going direct. Kilo. L. L. N. And there we're landing 17. Alright, that's looking good for the flight plan. Let's see. Wrench it out. Yep, looks good. Alright, here we are. Alright, let me do... set our takeoff. Okay, that looks good. Alright, flaps 1. And we need a frequency. It's actually 1228. Alright, so that is good. We'll go here. 1215. COM2. We're good. Midland traffic. Kodiak Pilot Club 6 taxiing to runway 16 via Bravo, Midland. Alright, let's do this. Yep, oh yeah, this wind is crazy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to we need to go this way. Man, this is crazy. I need so much rudder. These winds are crazy. Alright, and then I think it's supposed to be Delta. Alright. We're supposed to be Bravo, rather. And I don't know how this is gonna go, guys. This is horrible. I need a lot of rudder just to keep. Look at these gusts. Just to keep the aircraft here. All right, here we go. All right, so let's stop here.
Runway 07, 25 and 16.
Yep, this 16 right here. What is our altitude? Is 6. All right, we got that. Got this. And let's see, we need our temperature, so we are 26. What's the altitude here? Let's say 3,000. So 1,500. Flaps are good, everything good. Let's do the lights, strobe, landing lights. Midland traffic, Kodiak Pilot Club 6, taking runway 16 for an IFR departure to the north, Midland.
Approaching runway 07, 25 and 16.
Right.
Entered runway 07, 25 and 16.
Alright, this is 16. Alright, here we go. Alright, keep it together, Serge. Oh boy, that was crazy. Look at these gusts. Yeah, that we almost crashed there. Jesus. I like have to fly sideways. Alright, flap 0. I'm gonna go make a left turn. Mamma mia. Alright, autopilot on, yaw damper on. Make another left. This is ridiculous.
Class Charlie above.
Alright, and then we're going to go here, direct, activate, and nav. And these winds are crazy. My God, what are we doing here? All right, let me see. Yeah, we're not controlled here. We're okay. Boy, that was a ridiculous takeoff. Absolutely horrendous. Right? Yeah, this weather's crazy. Yeah, we got some gusts over there too at Leveland. So I'm going to set up for RNAV 17. Minimums are 3860. Alright, 3860. And our VREF is 80. Alright, we'll leave that here. For 6,000, we need to be at 50. Samke, let's see, Samke above 5,500. Alright, so that will work. Alright, let's go ahead and go to heading mode. We'll go here, procedure, select approach, GPS 17 from 50, Barrow. We'll gotta punch that in now. $38.60, I think it was. Double check, 38.60, that's correct. Gonna load that. Still go direct. Yep, nav. Alright, we got about 30 minutes. Altimeter there is 2976. We can set that. Why is the starter on? Alright, that's good. Landing lights we can turn off. Alright, that was interesting. So we're pretty much going to be at altitude where we need to be anyways. Let me go here. I'm going to go to 2,000. On the RPMs. We can punch it a little bit. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, let's go to charts, synchronize. This is our approach. Missed approach is 55. That's good. We're taking it from VTB. So that looks good. And then let's see here, our airport. We're landing 17. So I guess we're parking here. I go to approach, go back. Let's check our checklists. cruise. Alright, pitot heat, not needed. Props 2000, power is set. We are good. And this is our descent. We're coming up on that soon. Didn't have any info here on this. Interesting. Anyways. Got 30 minutes of flight remaining. How's our passengers doing here? They probably didn't like that crazy takeoff. But what are you going to do? There's going to be a bunch of crosswind from the right. Cool. Go ahead and chat with the passengers. Oh, you guys look at this stuff here. I think we're good. I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're back. Cruising along, doing okay. Houston Center is on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not in their area. So this kind of a cool thing here. We're doing this double flight. I think that's pretty neat. You guys get to see how we unload the passengers, get the new passengers, and go to Amarillo, and that'll complete our TPC Charters Airline Spring Barbecue Bounty event. So that's awesome. Look at those crop circles. Take a quick picture. All right, we got about 20 minutes remaining. We are set up for RNAV 17. Let me double check the weather. 2976. We are set. Okay. I'm not liking this. It's going to be like 30 knot, 25, 30 knot crosswind there. I think we need to go 2.6 now. Nah, 2.6 is very short field. Got a little bit of a dilemma. Let me see what we got for 2.6. Yeah, 2.6. I mean, we can do it. It's 2,000 feet. I mean, this is a STOL capable aircraft, but I don't know. I feel kind of funny about that, but we'll try. Right? We will try. We'll probably pick it up from Ronnie. Let me see our flight plan. It's the final approach fix. Well, we can pick it up from Somke. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, let me do this. Let me go to, alright, heading mode. Gonna go activate approach. Okay, that looks good. I guess we'll go nav. Yeah, that's okay. We can do that now. Then go direct Somke probably. We'll see. I don't think I've ever landed with 30 knot crosswind, and if it doesn't work, then we'll do 2.6. That's a little bit better. That's only 10 knot crosswind. Yeah, it's probably outside of the capabilities of this aircraft here, but we'll see. Missed approach 5500 hecta. Okay. And let's see, KLLN. So we're staying on Unicom. Now where are we passing here? This is Brownsfield. And we want to do this quickly too because the sun's going to be setting soon, so I don't feel like flying at night. There's Brownfield. Alright, we'll engage VNAV here.
Destination AWAS is 121.125.
Yeah, so now we got nice, a little bit of a tailwind there, that's good. Alright, we're 10 miles out. 11 traffic, Kodiak Pilot Club 6, 10 miles to the southeast, inbound RNAV 17. We're at 6,000. Leveling. Yeah, I'm trying to think, maybe gonna say maybe go from Ronnie we'll see. Gonna be passing the field soon. About 5 miles. Will be 5 miles to our left. And I wonder if this is it. Probably not going to be able to see it. I'm not sure if this is it or not. It's over there. I think maybe around here. If not, then right there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's see here, Ronnie, the final approach fix, and it is at 5,200. Alright, so why don't we do this? Yeah, I think we'll do that. And I tell you what, let me cancel VNav. We'll go VS 300. There, we already passed it. Alright, let's do this. Direct. Let me go flight plan. Direct. And activate. And we'll slow down. 52. Now we're going to go flaps 1. Second notch of flaps is 120. Let me look at this right quick. Checklist. Check. Altimeter is set. CDI is set. Power's good. Alright, we got everything there. Before landing, got this. Prop. That, lights is good. Damper and autopilot. Leveling traffic. Kodiak Pilot Club 6 turning 6 mile final for runway 17 leveling. Let's see, approach. Alright, we got the glide path. Alright. This is going to be interesting, guys. And we're exiting to the right. Alright, runway in sight. Yeah, look at that. That's how we're flying sideways over here. Flaps 2.
Final runway 17.
Alright, flaps 3. And I'm looking for 80. Your damper off. We're going to keep it here a little bit longer. All right, 400. gusty too. Oh, mamma mia. It's not going to be pretty. Mamma mia. All right, we're live. Surprised. All right, we're exiting to the left. Yeah, I have to get like full deflection here. London traffic, Kodiak Pilot Club 6, clear of 17, taxiing to the terminal via Alpha last call, leveling. Alright, so a couple of things we got to do here. Oops.
Approaching runway 1735.
Yeah, they're closed, so that doesn't matter here. Jesus, the winds are crazy. Alright, I think we're parking here. There's that guy. Perfect. I don't want to cut you. Alright, so we're good. Strobe, nav, taxi. Alright, we're good there. Alright. Well, welcome to Levelland. Alright, very good. So let's see here. We go to our tracker. I will take that. This is horrendous, but it's okay. Let me go here right quick. Gonna request the fuel truck right away. All right, and then need to go back. So we'll unload these passengers and we'll load the new ones. All right, 53.4, okay. We need to go here. look at the flights here. The next one is here. All right. TPC36 KLLN-KDTW. We're in a Kodiak. 4 passengers, 57 pounds of cargo. Altitude is going to be 5,000. We can take 26 now for departure. I guess we'll take 23 for arrival there. Yeah, we can do that. All right, and our alternate for that one is KM or KAMA. Let's see what that look like. Look at routes right quick. Nope, gonna be direct on that one, so DCT. All right, that looks good. That's gonna be a short flight also. And we're gonna generate. See what kind of fuel we need here. 635. Let me pre-file that. Yes. Oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Pre-file. Oop, don't want to do that. All right, let's see if that'll work. Never close that. I'll put the camera back on here. Okay, so let's see. Enough fuel in tanks. Okay, so we're good there. Validate and fly. We're actually good with everything. Let me see what happened to our fuel truck. Anyway, so we got new 4 people. We're supposed to have, what did we say? Block fuel is 875. Ooh. We'll go with this. This is okay. All right, 800, start tracking. So that's our second flight here. I can close that. We'll go here. Alright, let me see. Alright, we got the squawk code, we're good there. Let's see if we have the new flight plan now. Yep, we do. We're going to be coming into Albuquerque Center. Okay. KDTW. Yeah, so we'll have to take a look what's going on there. Put that up there. You guys can see. Well, right now VFR looks like it's going to stay VFR, also a little bit gusty. We're going to be planning on runway 23. Let me look what kind of approach we can find there. Visual 23. That's about all we can do here, I guess. And looks like it's right traffic. Straight in, let me see. Cross midfield. Yeah, looks like it's right traffic. Yep, 23 is right traffic. We'll see how it is over there. Alright, I tell you what, let me... Ah, this is nice looking. Look at that sun setting. Let me go ahead and hit the lavatory right quick. I'll be right back. All right, we're back on deck. We'll get things going. All right, so we go here. Beacon, nav, good on the battery. Introduce fuel. Everything's looking good here. Let's see, we're flying at 5,000. All right. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that's on, but it's not working properly anyways. Taxi lights on. Flaps 1. That looks good. Hang on a second. Alright, let's go takeoff trim. That looks good. Flaps are good. Alright, let's go flight plan. Menu. Delete flight plan, and we'll punch it in again, the new one. KLLN Alright, departing 26. And we're going to KDTW. There's 23. TDW. There we go, that's better. 2, 3. And that's it. Let me range it out. It's good. Some weather over there. Alright. Go to plates. 2, 6. It's going to be interesting. Alright, flight level change 105. Looks good. Heading 261. go to that, that's fine. And let's see here, our weather, Amarillo, 2975. All right, that's looking good. I'm gonna turn this way here. Brakes are good. Let's see. Nope, we need to go here. Got flaps 1. Oops. Got our taxi lights on? Yep.
Approaching runway 17.
Well, we're not taking 17. Man, all these taxi lights like crazy. Going here. Oh, there's some birds. And we're backtracking 26.
Approaching runway 08, 26. Entered runway 08, 26.
Hang on. Leveling traffic, Kodiak Pilot Club 6, taking runway, or backtracking runway 08. Leveling. Alright, alright. Of course, we need the strobe, landing lights. Trim is set. All right, let's turn around here. Alright, I guess we should have done that first. 21 degrees, altitude is 3,500, 1,600 we'll call it. Alright, here we go. Rotating at 70. All right, we're off. 250. Yaw damper on and autopilot on. Right turn. All right, 5,000. All right, that's looking good there. All right, and then we're gonna go here, direct, activate, and nav. All right, we got it. Turn off landing lights. Everything else is good. Let me go here. Menu. That's looking good. Now we need to see when we're gonna get to Albuquerque Center. Is there anything here I can reference? Panhandle, let's see. $70 Okay, so that'll be 70 miles. Let's see here, 70 miles south. Panhandle VOR. I don't see anything else there really. Okay, so this will be our reporting point. Okay, I'm just doing my thing on the iPad, sorry. Okay, that's looking good. Flying low. Alright, we can do 2,000 on the RPMs. Yeah, it's looking good. And let's punch in the frequency is 1328.
I don't have taxiway designations. Runway 31 taxiway, your discretion. Altimeter 2982. Set Delta 713. Approved as requested. Let me know when you're back, please.
All right, so let's see here. Pattern altitude is 47.
American 3208, contact LA Center now on 126.52. We'll see you. American 3208, that's LA Center on 126.52.
Look at that. Beautiful. All right. Yeah, we're going to be calling Albuquerque Center. And we're going direct.
Let's have a 5514 contact LA Center 126.52. We'll see you.
Probably could have done 7,000. It's all right. We're all about sightseeing.
November 4 Hotel Kilo, Albuquerque Center. November 4 Hotel Kilo. Do you know what a cruise clearance is?
I did in Northern Force, I'm
I'm sorry, say that one more time.
Affirmative, I do know what a cruise on Northern Force is.
November 4 Hotel Kilo, fantastic. You'll be like the third person I've ever given 1-2 on the network in 20 years of doing this. Cleared to cruise to Fort Stockton Airport. Fort Stockton reporting wind 020 at 4, altimeter 2977.
Alright, so the cruise to Fort Stockton Airport, Northern Force. About center Southwest 3035 foot.
Southwest 3035, you were next up on my list.
Perfect.
Give me just a sec.
Sure.
Southwest 3035, descend via the Molly 5 arrival, runway 26 left. The El Paso altimeter 297.9er.
So do the Molly 5 arrival and
I look the American 1789 is back with you. American 1789, Roger, welcome back. Thanks.
Maybe we want to do 3.5. Let me try this approach. Or now 3.5. Yeah, maybe 3.5 is better. Let me look at 3.5, 5 knots. Tailwind. Yeah, I can take that. better, I think. Alright, let me call him now. Albuquerque Center, good evening, Pilot Club 6.
Stand by. November 4507 Whiskey, Albuquerque Center, radar contact 1-3500, climb and maintain 1-7000. That's FedEx 2124 calling Albuquerque Center. FedEx 2124 Albuquerque Center. FedEx 2124 Albuquerque Center, good evening. Descend via the Hydra 1 arrival, Phoenix landing west. Phoenix altimeter 2978.
Now we'll see what he gives us. Albuquerque Center, Pilot Club 6. I don't know what happened to him. Oh, there's now two of them. There's going to be 2975. Alright, we're good. Let's look at our minimums here. 3920. They're doing like a changeover or something over there. Yes, Kevin, that's too bright. Yeah, a little bit on the instrument panel.
November 525 Tango Sierra, Albuquerque Center, welcome, climb maintain, flight level 300. Over 041 Whiskey Alpha Albuquerque Center, welcome. We just had a controller change. You mind telling me where you're at? One Whiskey Alpha, Rudder, standby. Five Tangos here, go ahead.
Yeah, I can't hear any of them, and I can't get in.
Five Tangos here, Roger, climb, maintain flight level 280.
Albuquerque Center, leaving Delta 757 Whiskey, flight level 340, 85 miles east of Panhandle, VOR.
Delta 757 Albuquerque Center, welcome. Radar contact position as reported.
Albuquerque Center, good evening. Pilot Club 6, about 50 miles south of Panhandle VOR, 5,000.
Flight Club 6, my apologies, you got stepped on.
Oh, no worries. We are 50 miles south of Panhandle VOR, 5,000.
Southwest 2191 Albuquerque Center, welcome. You can descend via the Hyder 1 arrival, Phoenix landing west, Phoenix altimeter 2978.
Good afternoon, Albuquerque, or good evening, Albuquerque Center. Southwest 350. Just log back online. We're in the middle of your space. Currently, somewhere around 80 miles from Papa November Hotel at flight level 330.
Southwest 350 Albuquerque Center, welcome. Radar contact position as reported.
Albuquerque Center, Pilot Club 6, request.
Pilot Club 6, standby. Sorry, I got a lot of traffic up here. Break Alaska 680 Albuquerque Center, welcome. You can descend via the Bruiser 1 arrival, Phoenix landing west, Phoenix altimeter 2978.
And we'll turn off the terrain here. We've got some bad weather over there.
Challenger November 16 Whiskey Albuquerque Center, welcome. Climb maintain flight level 400. Delta 713 Albuquerque Center, welcome.
Albuquerque 718. Right, 1894, or 40 miles north of Tango Bravo, Tango, VOR, and 350.
November 737 Lima Echo Albuquerque Center, welcome. Climb maintain flight level 360. November 1025 Juliet Albuquerque Center, good evening. Climb maintain flight level 430.
No,
25 Juliet, Roger. Climb maintain flight level 390.
a little bit of light here.
Southwest 3035. Yeah, my apologies. We just did a controller change. Let me get you lined up here. Just to make sure you had the RNAV Zulu for 26 left. Southwest 3035 at Wicker, cleared for the RNAV Zulu runway 26 left approach. Southwest 3138, you can descend via the Sammer 3 arrival, runway 26 left transition, El Paso altimeter 2979er. Yeah, my apologies for that taking so long.
All right, 3-5. 3 knots headwind, so we'll do 85. There's our VREF. That looks good.
Southwest 350, can I step away for about a minute?
FedEx 2124, contact Phoenix approach 128.65. Have a good night. Citation 25 Julia, traffic alert, traffic to your 3 o'clock, 3 miles, a citation climbing through flight level 260, report them in sight. Roger.
2, 3.
Citation 5 Tango Sierra, turn right heading 180. And 16 Whiskey, turn right heading. Give you right turn heading 260. Let's get this unmessed up, please. Yeah, my apologies, everybody. The last controller who relieved me left me completely unprepared for whatever this is. Southwest 3035, runway 26 left, clear to land, wind 270 at 19er, gusting 32.
All right, tell you what, we're going to go heading. Procedure. We'll load 35 in. From Zerar. No. Arrow.
Bonanza 423 Whiskey Papa Albuquerque Center.
3920.
Welcome. Radar contact position is reported. Are you wanting flight following? Roger.
And then we need flight plan. We need runway 23, it's 35.
Destination AWAS is 118.475.
I'm going to go procedure, activate approach.
Challenger 16 Whiskey, go ahead.
And we start slowing down a little bit.
60 Whiskey, I'm going to send you direct hogs here in a minute, but if you could do me a favor, give me a right 360 for spacing.
Let's go landing lights, taxi lights.
And 25 Julia, clear direct hogs.
Can't hear anything that they're saying there.
Southwest 3138 Albuquerque Center.
Start slowing down here. Go Aruzi. We can do flight plan.
Southwest 2191, contact base approach 128.65.
Direct. Activate. Nav.
5 Tango Sierra, Albuquerque Center. Okay, I just saw you did a 360 there, brother, on course direct hogs.
Mm. Saruzi. All right. And at Aruzi, we should be at 52, about 5,200.
Oh, my bad.
I can't hear anything that they're saying there. Can't even get to me.
Delta 339, you can descend via the Eagle 6 arrival, Phoenix landing west, Phoenix altimeter 2978. And 5 Tango Sierra, turn left heading 280 on course direct hogs.
Albuquerque, American 1789. We went through this space, so it's good to go to advisor now.
Yeah, American 1789, Fort Worth is off-land radar services terminated, for exchange approved, see ya.
Thanks, Ruth, and you're doing a good job. We'll see you.
I guess it's raining here. Flaps 1.
Our American 2892 would like to...
Right, the runway in sight.
American 2892, that's approved as requested, calling you back.
I want to get back to the 2892.
Pilot Club 6, Albuquerque Center.
Go for Pilot Club 6.
And Pilot Club 6, I got some breathing room down. I can take the request.
Yep, we'd like to request RNAV 35 from our current position. We're about 4 miles from touchdown, Pilot Club 6.
And Pilot Club 6, you wanted the RNAV for runway 13 or runway 4?
35, sir, and at our destination there, KTDW.
Sorry, you got stuff done.
Runway 35, we're actually going to need a landing clearance here now, 2 miles out at TDW.
And pilot close 6, Kilo Tango Delta Whiskey is uncontrolled. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, sorry that it took so long to get back to you.
Oh, no worries. So we'll switch and then we'll cancel our clearance with you once we land. And is that right, Pilot Club 6?
Pilot Club 6, you don't even have an IFR flight plan, so I thought you were VFR.
Okay, we did file it, but copy that. All right then.
Yeah, weird. Your route's blank.
All right, so we're going over to Unicom. Thanks.
Roger. Or Delta 339 Albuquerque Center. Sorry, I didn't catch you.
American 2892 is back.
Delta 339. I thought you said something to me, but you were talking over somebody else.
Oh my God! What a disaster again.
Delta 339. I thought I already gave you your descent clearance.
What is going on here?
Contact Los Angeles Center 126.52. We'll see ya.
Jesus Christ. I don't know what a disaster this was. These crosswinds, I can't take it. This was a disaster. Alright, let's see where we're going.
American 1258 Albuquerque Center, welcome. Climb maintain flight level 380.
Alright, that was a disaster. Alright, let me stop here and just think about what a disastrous landing that was. I don't know what to do with these crosswind landings. Alright, anyways, let me look at this thing. Yeah, the rollout is horrendous. Oh, it's funny, he said it's uncontrolled. It's actually not uncontrolled. It's definitely controlled. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Alright, so let's go park this puppy and finish this madness. The heck is that, snow? I don't know. Alright, we'll just stop here. Taxi lights. Got everything off. All right. Welcome to, what was it? Tradewind. TDW. All right, that's it. Yeah, it's windy here too, so all right. All right, well, this was interesting, but we completed the flights, so that's what matters, right? Well, I had a great time flying these flights all of March, pretty much every weekend, and I think next time we stream, we're going to go back to our Embraer 190, to our regional airliner flights. So we'll see you guys there. But meanwhile, I wanted to remind you that these two flights have been brought to you by the pilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, flights and resources, and more. Check out thepilotclub.org. And I'll see you guys on the stream next time. See you!